Like we just talked to you.
Oh yeah.
How'd you sleep?
Very good. Not till I'm still in California time, getting bed like 3 a.m. But glad I don't have to wake up late this morning.
Are you sticking around at 170 for the rest of your career? Is this it? Like there's no temptation to drop back down at all?
If I would have a problem to have at least 3 months notice that I could do the right transition, and I gotta change my whole schedule, my whole diet. It's gonna be hard, and it gotta be the fight that that is worth it for it, for the sacrifice. But as of now, I'm just thinking to be on welterweight.
What would be a big enough fight for you to go back down to 155?
Man, I think.
I mean, we know a title shot would probably get you down there, but
yeah.
Is there anything else?
Yeah, like me and Conor, we've been on the schedule to fight a couple times. I think twice. Like we almost. I broke my foot 2 weeks before that fight, and I didn't know, but we were about to fight in Brazil for the interim welterweight title, and that's what I heard. But I think that fight, if I get several weeks notice, like 3 or 4 months notice, I think I could make that sacrifice.
How much better is it for you up at 170 knowing you don't have to get down that extra 15?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's not only on the fight week to make that cut on the fight week. It's just throughout the whole camp, it's way less stressful, with the family. I got family, I got kids, and I have more patience with the kids. I'm able to enjoy my family more. And
everybody likes dad better at 170.
Oh yeah, definitely. And when you have kids at home, we gotta have food on the fridge, and all of that. If you're single, you just don't buy food. You just buy what you have to eat. But when you have kids, you have to buy everything. So it's just like it's more enjoyable for me.
Kevin's coming up to welterweight here, something that you did before. You've been doing for a while now. Does that give you a bit of an edge? Your body's adapted. You're used to the bigger guys.
Yeah, I think definitely. I remember when I had my first welterweight fight with Tarek Safedine in Singapore. That was a 3 rounds fight, and I got really tired. I was in good shape, but it took me a while until I make the adjustments that I need. And now I'm feeling fully adjusted on this division. But I think for him to come in a fight with me, in a 5 rounds fight, he gonna feel that I feel that I have an advantage on this point.
He says he's expecting a bloodbath. What are you expecting to see from him?
Yeah, I expect, if it goes distance, if it be bloody fight, I have no problem with that. But I don't see my face bleeding on that one. I wanna be selfish. I wanna punch and don't get punched, and I wanna finish as soon as possible.
The last 2 guys you fought, Kamaru Usman, Colby Covington, looks like they are going to be facing off next. Who do you see taking that fight?
I think I go with Kamaru. I think he's a better stand-up fighter and is a better well-rounded fighter, and I think Kamaru take that one.
And I just want to get your thoughts on Eddie Alvarez's recent debut over in Asia. How do you think that went? Because you've shared the cage from, obviously.
Yeah, I was there, and yeah, that was he got unlucky on that one. He got caught. I think one of the first strikes on the fight, he split his eyelid in half. Was pretty bad, and that's a fight game, and things happen, and sometimes you make plans, and he looked like in good shape, and I felt he took a while to pull the trigger, but he got caught and in the bad way, and split his eyelid. He couldn't continue.
If I'm not mistaken, you were over in Japan for that, and I mean, earlier in your career you fought there. If the UFC went back to Japan, would you like to fight there again?
Sure, man. I love Japan. Man, very respectful. People like the country. I love that country. I love the food. of course, I'd love to fly overseas and fight UFC over there.
And you know, you're ranked third in the division still. Lee's coming up, obviously not ranked in the division. Where does this fight leave you if you do get the win?
Sorry, can you say it again, please?
Where does this fight kind of put you? If you do get the win over Lee, he's not fought at welterweight before. You're still ranked third. I mean, it seems a little high risk, low reward, so to speak.
Yeah, man, I don't, I'm not, caring too much about the rankings. You just saw Steve Thompson took Anthony Pettis, and he was a number 3 too, and he lost. And like, I'm not too attached to the rankings. We try different options before Lee came up to the table, and none of them work out. And I just I'm in shape, and no injuries, nothing bad. I can sit at home and be inactive for a while. I know Masvidal is scheduled with Askren and Usman, Colby, and Woodley, Lawler. I can't just sit at home and wait for those guys. I just got to be active, and that's the name that UFC gave me. I took the fight, and a victory is a victory. It's always good. It's gonna be good to put me back on the win track.
When you say there were other options, did not work out because of injury? Fighters didn't take the fight.
Yeah, I got a offer to fight Darren Till in March in London. I took the fight. I just told UFC that the only thing that I would like to ask if he's gotta make weight. If he does not make weight, the fight's not gonna happen, and then they need to have a replacement. That was what I said, and then Sean told me he would get back to me, and a couple of days later he said, I put Masvidal instead. That's okay, and then we worked with Masvidal after that fight, and didn't work out. They put Masvidal and Askren. I asked for Ponzinibbio, but Ponzinibbio didn't took the fight with Till, and I think in retaliation or something, they're not gonna give him any ranked fighter. And Sean called us one day and said Nick Diaz might be interested in a fight with you, and we were like for a couple of weeks on that negotiation, but end up not happening. And I said okay, and then Lee's name came to the table. I said okay, let's fight.